Hey guys, and welcome back to Dole Whip a Day, a place where we talk a lot of Disney, but also talk a lot of eating disorders. And I'm aware that this video right now is a lot different than my other videos. It was not planned, but I just really felt the need to say some of the things that are on my mind. If I'm going to be honest about my journey, and if I'm going to be honest about what recovery from anorexia really is like. So, guys, I just got done at the gym and I spent like 15 minutes at the gym, and then I had just hit my emotional limit and I was like, okay, I've got to leave because I'm just not feeling okay. So, if you guys haven't noticed, if you follow me on Instagram or anywhere where I post a lot of pictures of myself, I have gained a lot of weight lately. I'm not going to say any numbers because that can be triggering for some people, but I think that this general topic of weight gain is something that is important to talk about and that a lot of people can relate to, whether or not they have experienced an eating disorder. So, um, it has been really hard for me gaining a lot of weight lately. And I'm almost embarrassed to say that because I'm part of these communities with these wonderful people who promote body positivity and health at every size and acceptance of all body types. And even though I support that, right? Even though I agree that like no one size is superior to any other size, even though I agree that like we shouldn't be afraid of fat, I at the same time am afraid of gaining weight and I am afraid of my body getting bigger. It feels like a loss of control. It feels like a failure. It feels like I have to start all over again. And like today, I made some really bad decisions about my eating habits. I tried to restrict and then I tried to eat and then I felt guilty for that. So then I came to the gym and I saw myself in the mirror and I felt sick to my stomach, and I just really honestly like missed my eating disorder. And guys, sometimes that's what recovery is. Sometimes recovery is missing your sickness and your illness. Even though you know it's illogical, you like remember the good parts of it, the parts of it that maybe gave you a false sense of confidence, and maybe gave you a false sense of control. But guys, it's been so hard lately, and I have not been caring for myself the way that I should. And I'm really, like I said, I'm really ashamed of that. Not only because it means I'm not making the progress in recovery that I want to make, but also because what does that say about, my view? What does that say about me being fat phobic? Like, what does that say about me? Um, and so, guys, I just really wanted to come on here and give this message and let you guys know it's hard. And sometimes I'm not okay. And sometimes people around you that seem to be okay, people who are in recovery from different things, they may seem like they're okay. They may seem like they're far in recovery, but that doesn't mean that they're not still struggling significantly. Like, you wouldn't look at me now and know that I'm struggling with an eating disorder. There's a lot of people out there who have eating disorders that don't fit that stereotypical underweight, white, young girl. But they're still struggling. And so I want all of us to, make a real effort to be kind to one another, to help fight this stigma of weight gain together, because the culture around us tries to tell us that like weight gain is the worst thing that can happen to a woman. And guys, it's not. Missing out on your life in the pursuit of this impossible goal is what we should be afraid of, not gaining weight in order to gain life. And guys, that is what I ultimately want. And that's ultimately what I hope for each of you. I hope that we can learn to define ourselves not by our weight and not by how much we eat, but by the people that we are and by the goals that we have and whether or not we are living our dream. I look at where I was, a year and a half ago, and the things that I didn't have and the things that I thought I would never have that I do have now. You know, I'm a lot more financially secure. I have a job that I love. I have relationships. I have a great community here on YouTube. And I wouldn't want to give that up just for the sake of being thin. Being thin is not inherently better. Like, it's ridiculous that we even think that, but yet we do. I do believe that we should pursue health, but I don't believe that health is equivalent to weight loss. But anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. But guys, today's been really hard. And yeah, all I could last was like 15 minutes in the gym. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever get back 100%, but I'm going to put one foot in front of the other and keep going and keep doing all the things. And also, guys, I have a trip announcement coming up, so stay tuned for that. Gotta get healthy and gotta stay in recovery for Disney, right? But you guys take care of yourselves, have compassion for yourself. You are lovely, you are beautiful, you are loved, and there is a great big beautiful tomorrow shining at the end of the day for all of you. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.